Hey, welcome back to another tutorial of Python, and in this tutorial we are going to learn about data type conversion. So data type conversion is something where you convert a data type into another data type, which can be something like you're converting an integer value to string, or you're converting a string value to integer, or anything. Okay, let's come into the example so you can understand it better. First, we are going to convert a string convert to string from integer. So to do this, let's take a integer value which is 5 and we store it inside the memory. Right now we want to convert it into the string, right? So to do this, let's put a function which is called built-in function from Python which is called string or str, and inside the function we will put our value a, and if you click enter you can see that our 5, the value has been inside the two quote single quote, and that means that this has turned into an string. Now you can actually check the type if we can take another variable str, and we are storing the string value over here, and right now b stores the value. Let's check it out. And if we want to check the type right now, just type, which is a built-in function which checks the data type of a variable. So if we click v over here inside the parentheses and click enter, you can see that it's saying that it is a string value or str value. All right now we are going to learn about how to convert to integer from a string. To do this, let's take a value which is string value. This is the best way to do this. String value equals, let's take it as, oh, it is a good guy. Okay, oh, it is a programmer, and we are taking the string value here, right? And we want to convert it into the integer. But think, is it possible to convert it to integer? Even if we convert it to integer, it's never gonna happen, because these letters are into, I mean, these literals are into letters, but they're not into the integer format. So we can't really convert them into the integer. But something with this 345, we can convert this 345 value into the integer, just telling the interpreter that, okay, treat this value as the integer. But if we treat this value as the integer, nothing happens, rather it's some error comes up. But I'm gonna show this. To show this right now, I'm gonna first click the enter now. So this is a string value. Right now I have replaced the first one by this 345. Right now I want to convert this string value into an integer value. To do this, I'm gonna say integer. To do this, integer int, and inside that I'm gonna take the string value. So this is the built-in function by which we convert a string value into an integer value. So if I click enter now, right now you can see that the value has turned into an integer value. So yeah, I think you can check the data type as well by doing this int string value. So I'm actually checking the data type by the type which I have talked already over here. And if you check, you can see that it's saying that the integer type, it is in integer type. Okay, right now we are going to convert to float from a string and integer. To do this, let's take a value which is float, which is string first. Let's take it as a string, 45.2, and we want to convert it to float. To do this, we just say float a, and yeah. So right now you can see that the value has turned into a float number. So you can actually check the data type by doing this and click enter. You can see that it's saying that it's a float value right now. Okay, you can actually try something here which I haven't done over here. I mean, checking with letters whether it is coming error or not. To do this, you just go and convert something like this. Anything, hello, and click enter, it should give you an error. It says that could not convert a string to float, because the behind the error is that there are some letters which is causing the error. So you have to be having the absolute integer or float value inside the string, single quote or double quotes. Okay, right now we are going to learn about converting to list. To do this, the list function is used in Python, and inside the list you can actually you can't enter something like this. The list function always takes something like this, which is string value, or something tuple, or something, some other list as well. But what I'm gonna do over here is that first I'm gonna take a string value, which is ohit. If I click enter now, this ohit should be, the list will treat this ohit as a list by dividing every letters into one index. If I click right now, you can see that ohit has been divided into 4 parts, where there are 4 index, 0, 1, 2, 3, and it has calculated every letters. You can see something here. For example, my name is fully Ohidul, so I'm gonna say ul by giving an space. You know that space will be also calculated as an item of the list. If I click enter now, you can see that there is an space over here, calculated or assumed as an item of the list. Okay. You can also convert a tuple. I said in a brief what is tuple, but I'm gonna explain it later on what is tuple. But for now, just for an example, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a tuple value, and I'm gonna click enter. And if I click enter, right now the tuple value, the parenthesis has turned into a square bracket. That means the tuple values are converted into a list. Okay, that's all about the data type conversion. Into the next tutorial, we are going to learn about control flow. So if you haven't subscribed our channel, just subscribe. If you have any suggestion, feedback, or any comments, just comment into the comment section or email me personally. I'll try to help you out. See you into the next tutorial.